everyone, my name is Bridgette Maria. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you can learn to dance and also listen to my music. This video I'm going to do today is Bachata Sensual Basics. I'm going to be dancing with a partner, so this is with a partner, walking through the basic footwork but dancing together, lead and follow, and we'll also demonstrate it with the music. So if you study my footwork video, the previous video, and connect it to this one, this will give you an awesome foundation for Bachata Sensual footwork, and then study the body movement video for how to include the body movement into your Bachata basics. And if you really enjoy this video, please like and subscribe to my channel where you can study salsa, bachata, tango, argentino, and cha-cha. Those are the videos I will be demonstrating all levels with body movement. So let me introduce to you one of my students, Antoine. He will be assisting me, so we're going to move back a little bit. He's going to be assisting me in my Bachata Sensual movement. He's been studying with me a couple times a week, sometimes 3 times a week in private lessons, and then applying it to group class. So in order to learn to dance, studying one-on-one with your teacher and in a group is really beneficial. Then he also practices outside of class, and that makes a huge difference. If you don't have the opportunity to study with a teacher wherever you're located, study and practice the videos. Go through each video, study the footwork, the body movement, and then apply it with a partner. So we're excited. So we're going to take you through the basics. So we're going to start with first the position. So Antoine and I are going to face, I'll have him face the camera first. And when we come together, I'm going to put my right leg right between his feet. I'm going to connect. Notice that he connects middle back. My left hand goes just below his shoulder. I'll turn a little sideways so you can see where the indentions are of this muscle. That's where my hand goes. And then my right hand is going to go right below his shoulder here. And he's holding right below my shoulder, right where my indentions are. And when we start Bachata Sensual, he's going to start with an up sway. So we're going to dance 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. And notice that I'm following Antoine's body movement and his rib cage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do it one more time, and our weight is over our balls of our feet. Now, if he turns his body this way, he could lead me in a body roll. Forward, 2, 3, 4, back, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we start our basic, so I follow him and his movement. So I'm going to count the basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here he's going to open his position and ask for a connection. So here, notice that I'm connecting to the heel of his hands, and we're going to turn all different directions. And notice that I'm slightly offset to him. So I want to make sure that my elbows are slightly bent, his elbows are slightly bent. He's going to move me to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're using our shoulders, our ribs, and our hips. 5, 6, 7, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, Antoine is going to turn my body by applying pressure in both hands and lead me into the cruzada. This is where we cross over and change direction. So he has to tell me by applying equal pressure to change my direction. So he gives me a lead to turn my body. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7. And again, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Now we're going to apply a basic turn. So we're going to dance cruzada 1, 2, 3. And notice that he changed his hand position. His hand is turned this way. He's going to turn me inside. 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll do that again. 1, 2, 3. Notice that I'm set to turn left. His hand position is turned this way, where he's going to turn me inside, and my 2 fingers connect to his 2 fingers. He circles my head. And it's real important that the lead circle the lady's head. Okay, we're going to do that same movement, turn slightly at an angle like this. So you can see both of us. We'll do cruzada. 1, 2, 3. Notice he's positioning, turning me on 5, 6, 7, 8. The second time we're going to do a cruzada, Antoine is going to turn. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Notice that he's going to lower this hand down. He's going to turn to his right, passing the hands behind his back. So he's doing his basic chaîné turn. And he's going to turn me outside. His hand position is pointed the direction he's turning me. Turns me on 1, 2, 3. He's going to lift it over his head and walk me into a cruzada basic. 5, 6, and pass me back to this closed position. Okay, so we're going to do that again, facing this way this time. So you get a couple of different directions. So we'll start with the cruzada to ladies' turn. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice he turns me on 5, 6, 7, 8. Cruzada. 1, 2, 3. He turns on 5, 6, 7. He positions to turn me outside. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then his hand on my back is going to guide me. Cruzada. And then he could do an up sway. He could do a down sway. This is the opportunity for the guy to play around with movement in between the turns. And this is what makes Bachata Sensual so beautiful. Okay, so let's do it with Antoine's back facing the camera this time. We're going to do it from the beginning so you guys can see his footwork also. So we'll start with up sway. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Down sway. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7. And he can lead me to body roll. 1, 2. Notice that he's taking his right hand, giving me a lead with the left hand on my shoulder, right hand on my middle back. He leads me forward to change my weight, and then he rolls me back. Rolls me forward and back. We go to the basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He opens the basic. 1, 2. We connect. We go into cruzada basic. We'll do it without any turns first. Changing my weight. 5, 6. Cruzada to ladies' turn. 1, 2, 3. Turns me. 5, 6, 7. Cruzada. He turns. 5, 6, 7. Turns me on. 1, 2, 3. Over the head walk. 5, 6, 7. Back to closed position. Okay, so we're now going to change direction. We're going to be adding the forward and back walk. So we'll do it this direction so you can see both of us. So at any time during the combination, which we'll probably dance the whole combination for you, he can do one basic in this position. 1, 2, 3. And he's going to prepare to give me a direction change. So when he does that, he applies pressure. He moves with his whole body, and I apply pressure. If I don't, and he goes forward and my elbows go behind me, that means I didn't give him any connection. So it's impossible for him to lead me. So he's going to move forward. 1, 2, 3, and then he walks back. 5, 6, 7. So we're moving together. 1, 2, and then he's going to prep, and he is going to turn to his right, lowering his hand down On 5, 6, 7, he's going to do the same turn, turning me outside, bring it over his head, and he's going to walk back. And we go back to close. So this is a sequence off of your forward and back basic. So we're going to do that again. From the same angle, then we'll change. So he walks forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. He goes forward. He'll be the first to turn on 5, 6, 7. He turns me outside, which is clockwise, brings it over his head, walks me into him, and then we can either do down sway or up sway. It's really up to the lead. Okay, we'll do it on the other side. So this is some of your basic steps with turns, the beginning of your Bachata Sensual movement. So we'll take it from this angle. He's going to walk forward on 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. He walks forward, turning to his right, 5, 6, turns me outside, 1, 2, brings it up over his head, and that's called a hair comb, and leads me in. We'll do it down, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. Okay, now we take it this direction where the ladies can see me, my movement, moving backwards. So 5, 6, 7, basic, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Lead prepares to turn. He's going to change his hand. So you notice he has a right to right hold. He turns me, brings it over his head, and guides me into him back to the basic. We're going to do that again, and notice the hand change. So when the lead walks, we'll just do the turn. When he walks forward, notice that Antoine is changing one hand at a time. He's prepping me to turn me outside, brings it over his head, and walks me back to close. And then we go back to the basic or sway. This is the cool part about this style. He can also take me into body rolls from here, leading me forward in between the movement. Or he can lead a ripple, taking me down, leading me back, and bringing me up. So that, you want to add leads in between all the turns. We're going to do one more movement of the basics. We used our basic side, we used our cruzada basic, and our forward and back basic. We're going to use the box step basic. So we're going to do it sideways like this so you can see. So the box step, the lead is going to step side together. 1, 2, 3, tap 4, 5, 6, 7, tap 8. So I'm following his movement and his weight change. 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll do it on the other side. So ladies and guys, the ladies are following you first from the connection. So you must have a good connection here in the heel of the hand, and it's not from making your arms stiff or heavy, right? So same thing for him, he has to feel this connection. So when he moves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm following his body, his weight changes, 3, 4, and 5, 6. So on this, what we're going to do is 1, 2, 3. I'm going to have him turn to his right, passing the hand behind his back. 5, 6, 7. Turn me out. 1, 2, 3, and finish 5, 6, 7. So we started with the box and we went into a turn combination. So we'll do that one more time. So he is doing 1, 2. So he's using that same turn, turning to his right. He's using the same turn, turning me to the right, and then walking me through the cruzada basic. Okay, let's turn on the other side. So box, so this is a variation Always practice your basic step first. Then add the variation. You can go back and forth on the video. Okay, so this is box step. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do one full box. 6, 7. Second box, he's going to turn. 3, 4. I complete my box. Then he turns me on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. Then we'll add a ripple. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. It's hard to talk upside down. Now we're going to put all combinations together. We're going to start with the basic combination, cruzada turns. Then we did our forward and back, basic with turns. And then we did the box step with turns. So if you go back to the footwork video to review, those are your basic foundation. Then we added some turns with it. So we're going to take it, I think we'll start this way first, so the guys, the ladies can see their part. So we'll start with up sway. So we have 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6 to body roll. So notice he turns my body. I'm changing my weight from right foot to left. Basic step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We open the basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now he'll take me to cruzada. 1, 2. We'll do it without turns first. 5, 6, 7. Cruzada with ladies turn. 5, 6, 7. Cruzada with guys turn to the right. 5, 6. Turn the lady outside. 1, 2. Over the head. Finish. 5, 6. Then we'll go to 2 hands and we'll go to basic. 2, 3, 4, 5. Forward and back basic. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's things we can do later on this. Basic, guys turn to the right. 5, 6. He turns me. 1, 2, 3. Over his head. And then we're going to put a sexy move in the middle. We'll do a ripple. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 5, 6, 7. Basic. 1, 2. And then you'll go back to taking my hands. Connect for the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Box with guys. Turn. 5, 6. Turn me outside. Over. And finish. And then here he has this opportunity to maybe take me into a dip, which we're going to cover in the next sequences. Yes? Okay, now we'll change direction. Maybe we'll go this way, because it's important. I think the side view is one of the best views. So the guys, the leads can see what Antoine is doing, and the ladies can see what I'm doing. Okay, and then we're going to do it con música, one time through. So here we go, one more time. So first is connection. Are we connected? Are we in position? Our legs are bent. Posture is up. He moves me. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6. He's going to position me to go forward, body roll. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7. Basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do open basic. 1, 2. And I'm following his rib cage. Cruzada. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cruzada. 2 leads. Turning me inside. Cruzada. 2 leads. Turn to the right. Passing the hand. Turn the lady outside. Over the head. Cruzada. Here he can put in some down sway. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. We'll do a basic. 1. He slides the hands back out. Takes me to forward and back basic. 1. So we get a good connection. Then 1, 2, 3, he turns, 5, 6, turns me outside, 1, 2, 3, over the head, 5, 6, 7, basic, 1, 2, 3. We'll put in a little ripple, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, basic, 1, 2, 3, to the box step. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, box with guys, turn, and 5, 6, turns me outside, over his head, and finish. And then when you finish, he's going to dip me. He's going to put his weight on his right. He puts my weight on my right. And we're going to work this particular dip. I will teach in another video. But if you can just see, we counterbalance. And I bend my legs. And I use my legs a lot for balance in this. Now we're going to do it con musica. So Antoine's going to get the music. My song, Candlelight Kisses, you can use for practice. This is, actually I'm a songwriter and singer. And this song is perfect for practice because the tempo is slower. It's very sensual. And it's called Candlelight Kisses. So it goes with the beautiful Bachata Sensual movement. Yes? So when you begin to even take position, he invites me in. We hit a position. Probably will move a little bit more in the center. And then we connect. He listens to the music, finds the first beat of each measure. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 1, 2, 3. Sway. 1, 2, 3. Basic step. 1. We open back up. Connect. And then he's going to move forward. And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. He turns. 5, turning me. 1. Over. And basic. Take hands, box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Box with his turn. And turns me. Over. And then the dip. He sets up. Ripple. And voila. And then the left. So this is a wonderful practice of a breakdown of bachata. Good basic foundation of 3 basics with turns. And then we took it into the music. So thank you so much for joining Antoine and I. If you love this video, please subscribe to my channel, like it. Feel free to ask questions, comment. If you're interested in certain videos, leave me comments on what you would like to learn. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a beautiful night. And also, if you want to find my music, Candlelight Kisses, you can find it on iTunes and all digital platforms. Thank you, Antoine. It's a pleasure as usual. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.